Hello, yet another video that isn't a meme. Again, remember to leave a like and watch all the way through because these take longer to make, and that would really help me out and I'd be able to keep making more if you did that. So anyways, if you saw the title, I'm going to speedrun every single mode in the game. Now, the rules for this is I'm only going to get 1 attempt per speedrun. So if I never speedrun Molten mode or normal mode, I don't know how to do it, then I'm just going to have to do it to the best of my ability. So this is most likely not going to be the fastest possible speedrun, but I'm going to be doing my best to see how well I can do off the top of my head really. So quite obviously we're going to need a farm for money. A gladiator because it is the best starter tower. Now since I'm speedrunning normal mode first, and the enemies come out earlier, I don't really know what the best way to go about speedrunning normal mode is. I'm pretty sure the boss comes out on wave 7, and I do not think I can get like a level 3 or 4 gladiator by then. So there's no way I'm going to be killing the boss normally, so I'm going to have to go with some tower that will be able to kill the boss pretty easily. And my immediate thought is to go with the golden crook boss. It has really good cost efficiency, so I think it'll work pretty well. And then obviously gonna need commander because, I mean, every loadout should have commander, that's kind of obvious. And accelerator finally for late game damage to kill the normal mode boss. Now, the best map for this is going to be winter bridges, which unfortunately means you're gonna get flashbanged, but I'm gonna reduce the brightness, hopefully to not make it such a flashbang, but if it still is, I'm sorry. Alright, here we go on this super bright map, and we're gonna be voting Molten, which is not something you'd usually do. Anyways, I'm going to place my gladiators at the very start because I want them to kill enemies as fast as possible. So while these gladiators up front are dealing with the early game enemies, I'm going to be farming in the back. Well, this isn't really the back, but like further away from the track so that I can save up money for a golden crook boss to kill the boss. Now the good thing about normal mode is that the wave bonus is actually pretty dang large. So I'm able to get all of these upgrades and get a golden crook boss really early on, which will allow me to deal with the boss. Now for whatever reason I can't afford it, I'm just gonna sell my farm. Yep, I can't afford it, so I'm just gonna sell that real quick. I can always get it back at the farm, but you know, I must go for speed and place that farm right back. It's so annoying, the game just sends out a boss like right immediately after. This is why normal mode is harder than Molten. And the crook boss is going to be able to deal with these hiddens without a problem. Perfect, so I'm doing great right now. I'm gonna get another golden crook boss. See, there's 2 bosses, so I, again, want to go for speed rather than for money right away. So I'm gonna sell a farm. I have no practice for this whatsoever. Oh my god, we're losing so much time because that mystery just won't die. I'm gonna use my ability on the gladiator to speed up the process of killing this necromancer. And then I'm gonna get right back to farming. These strons aren't a problem. And I just realized the boss is gonna come pretty soon, so I'm gonna probably get a commander to speed up the process of killing the boss once it comes out, and get another farm just for some extra money. So as soon as the boss comes out, I'm going to use the gladiator's ability and I'm going to use the commander's ability so that we can kill the boss pretty quickly. I'm actually going to use it ahead of time because I want to kill it as fast as physically possible. Although I don't think we'll be able to kill it before the skip appears. Oh wait, we did, so that technically counts as a time save, which is exactly what we like to see. And I have all 8 of my farms placed down. This means I can max out another gladiator and start chaining. Oh my god, I just shredded through that wave like it was nothing. This wave gets a bit difficult, but we have 2 gladiators that are doing max damage, so we shouldn't really have any problem. I'm gonna get a few more gladiators in the front just for extra fast spawn killing. And obviously gotta make sure to keep chaining. Hopefully I can kill it. I think I will be able to kill it, but the process is just really slow. Wow, I can't even kill it. That's just very sad. I just lost a bunch of time. You gotta remember, I came into this completely unprepared. I never play normal mode, so of course I'm not gonna know how to speedrun it. And just, I can immediately tell you that this is pretty dang slow because of the amount of enemies I'm missing. We could be killing these way faster, but I'm gonna max out the gladiators, sorry, I meant the commanders, to increase the attack speed on all my towers even more. Looks like I'm finally able to kill these enemies without too much of a problem. Of course, I gotta start getting accelerators so that I can kill the gravedigger as fast as possible. And start getting accelerators back here. And the reason I'm getting them back here is once the normal boss comes out, it's going to stomp and it's going to stun everything, but I don't want the accelerators to be stunned. So that's why I'm going to place them back here. Although I don't think I'm going to be able to get much because I don't have a lot of money. If you couldn't already tell, normal mode doesn't really give you that much time to prepare. Because I've only speedran Molten on this map. That means next run when I speedrun, it's probably going to be a bit easier because I'll know somewhat more what to do. Because I have no knowledge of speedrunning normal mode whatsoever. Like, look, my farms aren't even maxed. Which is something you'd usually have, like, right before the boss wave. Well, yep, the Gravedigger is here. I should be able to max my accelerator. Okay, chain, and then use all of the abilities. I can't believe how unbelievably bad I am at speedrunning normal mode. This is honestly kind of embarrassing. Wow. I have to kill the Gravedigger before that reaches the end. Please. Please, accelerators. Oh my god. Really? No way. Oh, thank god it died. Okay. I'm alive. What time did I get? Okay, 10 minutes and 6 seconds. I don't know how good that is. I guess it's not too bad since I never speedrun the game. In comparison, here's the world record. Or at least the world record that I could find after I finish recording this. So yeah, let me go back to the lobby and speedrun Molten mode. Okay, so for Molten mode, we're obviously going to be needing Farm and Gladiator because, of course, Farm's for money and Gladiator to speedrun at the start. But then instead of taking the Golden Crook boss, we're actually going to take the DJ this time. Since we don't really need the Golden Crook boss to deal with the bosses, the DJ is going to be able to provide support for like my accelerators, which will be able to see the front. And that obviously leaves space for Commander and Accelerator. Now, I have some experience with speedrunning Molten mode. I'm not great at it, but I'd say I am good enough to the point where I think I can get this under 12 minutes. It's just that there's more preparation time. You get to farm more, you get your good troops earlier. So essentially you're able to burn through the waves quicker than on normal mode. I finally found the map. I was walking around the lobby for like 5 minutes. This is so annoying. And here we go again. Oh my god, I almost started off with a farm. That would have been catastrophic because then I would not have been speedrunning this. So, as I was saying, I do have some experience with speedrunning Molten. This doesn't mean I'm going to be perfect at it, but this does mean I'm gonna know what to do more than with normal mode. So don't expect this to be perfect. This is definitely not going to be the world record. I haven't even speedrun Molten in a very long time, so I'm not very up to date with how you speedrun it. But I think I got this. So I'm gonna upgrade both of my gladiators to kill those speedies faster. I could have gotten an extra farm there, but I was slow. And here I'm gonna want to upgrade this gladiator to kill these slows even faster. And now I just need this gladiator, and then I can use its ability for the boss. I'm gonna use it a bit ahead of time just to kill the boss a little faster. So I gotta immediately use my ability for this wave because there's gonna be another boss. Well, 2 actually, and I want to kill them as fast as possible. And that should be all of my farms. Well, I can place one more right here. And now I should be able to kill these 2 normal bosses without any abilities and max my gladiators. So of course I want maximum speed with killing these mysteries. So I'm going to use my gladiator's ability and keep on farming. I really want to be speedrunning as fast as I possibly can. So of course I'm going to be using my abilities whenever I can. Wow, that necromancer died within a split second. Okay, so the boss is coming soon, so I want to be prepared for it. So I'm just going to get another gladiator. I'm probably going to max it out and also get a commander. So once this boss comes out, I'm going to use all of my gladiator's abilities and the commander. In fact, I'm going to use it all ahead of time so they're all active. And then just watch this boss get shredded. So I'm gonna get another commander and chain it to kill this boss, hopefully. And just continue forward. And I already have all of my commanders placed down and farms maxed out, just like that. And I can fit in a second row of gladiators here, which is actually extremely important. I want to be able to do that so that I could get even better spawn killing. I probably should get my DJ to just put the discount on all of my towers. That's going to come in extremely useful. And I want to keep placing down more gladiators. Of course, can't forget to chain. So my farm placement is actually kind of in the way. So I'm probably going to end up moving them. It's going to be worth it in the long run. Fortunate have to sell these farms. But it pays off with how much faster we go because of it. course, I want to get my farms back, just in a different location. I could have been smart and gotten them closer to the DJ so they would have gotten the discount buff, but I was kind of busy, so unfortunately I didn't do that. Okay, so I can get my accelerators way back here, and they will be able to see the Molten boss and not get stunned once he stomps as soon as he spawns. Unfortunately, this commander does not buff these accelerators, so I'm gonna have to move it. So as I was saying at the beginning, my run is definitely not gonna be perfect. I don't usually practice my Molten mode speedruns, but you see here, the commander was able to see these accelerators, so we're good. Oh god. I forgot that you have to skip. I've been moving through this so quickly, I literally forgot how you have to skip. So the rest of my accelerators are gonna be back there. Gotta skip as soon as possible, and just as easy as that, we're almost at the final wave already. Okay, so I have to sell my farms as quickly as possible so that I can immediately start placing accelerators. So you see, only one of my accelerators got stunned, but that's actually pretty good. Much better than last time, I can say that for sure. Oh god, he spawned, which is kind of unfortunate, but I think we can kill him. We lost a lot of time. So yeah, I was right. I could do this under 12 minutes. Of course, here is the world record for comparison, so it can be done much faster. But now that we've done Molten, it's time to move on to the hardest one, Fallen. Alright, so for Fallen mode, we're obviously going to need Farm and Gladiator as always. But then these other 3 towers are going to be a bit different. So you guys probably heard of solohiddenwave.exe. It is one of my most popular videos, and in that, I play Fallen mode and I trigger Hidden Wave in solo. Now, I can't necessarily do the exact same strategy here because it required Toxic Gunner, but the bug for it got patched. So now I have to use a different strategy, and I think what I'm going to go with here is going to be Pursuit, Commander, and Ranger. Now, because we don't have DJ, we obviously need as much money as possible, and Pursuit is a really cheap tower for the amount of damage it delivers. Of course, Ranger can't handle the Fallen King on its own, so it's going to need the support of the Pursuit. I have never used this strategy before, so it's likely that I will not even end up triggering Hidden Wave. But hey, you never know. Let's see what I'm capable of.
A few moments later.
What is wrong with me? Why am I so bad at speedrunning all of a sudden? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna restart. No, not again! What the freaking heck? Wow, this game's gonna make me rage. I'm gonna rage. This is so annoying. It's fine. If I go fast enough, it is still technically possible for me to trigger Hidden Wave. I really doubt it. Oh, and I just realized this way too late. I don't even have enough money to afford a level 4 gladiator, so I'm gonna have to tank the boss. How fantastic. I can already smell the disappointment of everyone who expected me to be able to do this very easily, but then I just mess it up to a mistake literally as simple as leaking a few speedies and then not farming enough for a boss. I really just said for a boss. I meant farming enough to defend a boss. Okay, well now that I have all my farms, I'm probably gonna get some gladiators up front to be able to kill as many mysteries as possible, just to increase our speed because we're really just going slow right now. Okay, luckily mysteries aren't that big of a problem once you have so many gladiators, but what is going to be a problem are the Fallens, because they're extremely fast, so they're gonna have no trouble running past my gladiators. So I'm gonna have to get a commander and chain it. Now I'm not gonna waste my abilities on that, so I'm just gonna chain both of these and the commander. Okay, thank goodness that was enough to defend. Now I'm also gonna upgrade these gladiators so that we completely don't have to worry about anything. Okay, the giant boss, that shouldn't be too bad. I'm gonna be pretty much tanking him because, you know, there's no way I'm gonna be able to kill him in time. Why'd I say I'm gonna be tanking him? Because if I tanked him, I'd die. It's a lot harder to speak when you're trying to concentrate on a speedrun. Fantastic. I'm not even gonna be able to kill this because I don't have any of my abilities up. I somehow killed that in time. I don't know how, but I did. Okay, I really need a quick commander for this because I need to kill the shadow boss. And if I didn't do that, I would have died. Okay, I really want to finish my farming here. So it'd be nice if the enemies could, like, chill a bit. Can we kill these necromancers fast enough? Okay, great. I'm done with my farming, so now I can get one final commander and start chaining. Okay, I hate this wave a lot. Okay, but I got it, so that's good. I don't have DJ, which is quite unfortunate. That means all of my towers are going to be extremely expensive. But that's alright. Now I need to start getting rangers because of the tank. I don't want to die to the tank. And the tank is coming pretty soon. So I do want a few rangers to be safe. So preferably I wouldn't have to use any abilities until the tank comes out, because I want to be able to use this commander in particular since it's able to see all of the rangers. And around now I'll use all of my gladiators and then my commander. And now this should be enough to kill the tank. Now that that's done, I can definitely spam a lot more gladiators. I know the tank is getting far, but it's alright. I'm actually going to max this commander back here to get a fire rate boost on all of my towers. And now I want to get a lot of gladiators just to go for max speed. Another annoying tank that I'm going to be able to handle relatively easily. Oh, that's a massive waste of time. Toxic Gunner would make this way easier because it would slow down the enemies, meaning they would be in the range of the gladiators longer. And the gladiators could do more and more damage to them. I can place my final ranger down, which I upgraded a little bit too much, but that's okay. Okay, for this wave, because of the Templar, I'm going to want to kill it as fast as possible, so I'm going to just spam gladiator abilities. And I know it's still going to stun a lot of my towers, and it happened to stun the only commander that had the ability up, which is really annoying. Then again, it's okay. Okay, I'm going to start maxing out my rangers now. If I don't get max rangers, I won't be able to kill the fallen king. Oh god, he's stunned. So I must keep upgrading my rangers while also chaining my commander. Unless, of course, my commander is stunned. Oh yeah, and I must focus on skipping as well. Even though there's only like one wave left to skip, it's still incredibly important to skip. I'm actually going to get a pursuit or two, because they have really good crowd control damage with their missiles. Okay, so now I just have to hope I have enough damage to kill every enemy on this wave. Oh my god, the Templar stunned my commander right as the ability came up. Okay, I'm gonna get another pursuit and start using some of my gladiator abilities, if possible. And now I just need to hope that I can do enough damage with my rangers and pursuits to kill the fallen king. It's so annoying how the pursuits just all get stunned. It makes no sense. They're like in the air and they're still getting stunned. Of course, it's just Tower Defense Simulator being broken. Oh, cool. All my towers are stunned. I have to get another commander real quick. I gotta keep microing my towers just to make sure that I have as much damage as I can possibly get. I have no DJ, so my rangers actually can't see that far. I really need to hope that this is enough, which it probably isn't. As expected, it wasn't, so of course gonna sell all of my rangers and move them to the back real quick. Toxic Gunner made things way better, but fortunately he's gone now. I mean, he's still in the game, but he's just not as good as he used to be. Okay, so I want to quickly get all my rangers back. I swear if I die, there's no way I'd die. Come on. I thought rangers were supposed to be good. What is this? Wow, this is literally like the saddest death I've ever seen. So yeah, this game is broken, the pursuits get stunned, and I missed out on so much damage, and I would have won 100%, you know, the game is just rigged. Like, subscribe, bye.